Nothing like a good old Summer Games Fest week to get the league started. What's up, guys? Face the Summer here on June 6, 2024. Week of Summer Game Fest, a week of leaks. Obviously, if you guys remember E3 back in the day, it was always full of leaks, and it's no different this year. Quite a lot of new stuff today. We'll start with the boring updates. It's not, well, boring. Boring in a way, depends if you're interested in those games or not, but not as crunchy, as meaty as some of the later rumors we have in this episode regarding Microsoft. And we'll end up with a bit of Summer Game Fest updates so you guys are up to date as to what's going on this weekend and what to follow. So here we go. Let's see. First of all, we're gonna start with a little update. There was a dev, I think, direct or some kind of dev direct with the folks from the Hogwarts Legacy. So yeah, Hogwarts Legacy is getting a bunch of, I think, quality of life stuff, and they're thinking about upgrading the game with a new Game Plus mode. And there's rumors of a director's cut edition of the game coming out in the future. So if you're into Hogwarts Legacy, you might have more reasons to go back to it. Focus Entertainment has published their blog post on the update to Atlas Fallen. So there's a major update coming to the game, free of charge. Obviously, it includes new quests, new gameplay features, new Western Stones, new environments, new game plus, and a bunch of tweaks. So check it out this August. Obviously, if you have an Xbox, you most likely have Game Pass. If you noticed yesterday, there were quick drops of a Octopath Traveler coming back, as well as Octopath Traveler 2 being added. And for this month, they're adding a bunch of other games. So available today, as I said, Octopath Travelers. June 12th, we're going to have depersonalization on PC. June 13th, Isonzo. Hope I'm saying that right, on cloud, console, and PC. As well as the Callisto Protocol, which is the one I'm planning to look at because apparently it's short, but it looks like a good game. Like, at least graphically, it looks pretty awesome. And I haven't bought it, so it's going to be a good opportunity to play it for what we say, for free here. And Still Wakes the Deep, if you haven't played that one. Well, actually, I think that you cannot have played that one. That's day one on Game Pass. That's true. That's the one on the all platform that they showed at last year's showcase. So coming out day one on June 18th on Xbox Game Pass, on console as well as PC. Looks like it's a next gen only game. And if you're into Octopath Traveler 2, game was just updated. Here we have the info on Steam. Apparently they've added a new extra battles mode after you clear the story, so there's like harder bosses to go through. Ubisoft has a pretty cool deal right now going on where you can subscribe to their service for a much lower fee than usual. The premium membership for 1 year includes all of their games day one, So if you're looking at that Star Wars Outlaw game, if you're looking at the new Assassin's Creed plus whatever else they might announce at their forward event soon, well, it might be a good deal. I mean, 134, that's like buying the two games basically, but you get a lot more in there, as well as all the premium DLC included, so might be worth the investment, plus the cloud play on Luna. So I mean, if you're trying to play remotely, it can be a pretty cool thing to have handy whenever you're out visiting family and stuff. Yooka-Laylee, although not confirmed for consoles yet, that's just on Steam, but I'm hopeful that it's going to be announced on console. Has a brand new game. Actually, it's a remaster of the original one, so it's Yooka-Laylee. As you can see here, it has updated graphics, and so it looks pretty cool, and I think it looks pretty good. They're saying they're improving the gameplay and stuff. I remember stopping like 3/4 of the way through the game. I thought it was kind of repetitive a little bit, so I wonder if that's gonna change a bit or if it's gonna be the same exact game, but at least it looks much better. I'm hopeful we're gonna get a 4K 60 FPS version on console announced shortly, but for the time being, if you have a PC, you can pre-order on Steam. Now let's keep trucking along. Volgar the Viking, if you remember, one of those games was released early on the Xbox One generation. It's one of those like super hard platformers, at least from memory, that's what it was. Well, they've announced a sequel. It's coming out August 6th on all platforms pretty much, including Xbox. Guerilla Collective had their event today, their showcase, where they announced 4 brand new games: Devilated, Killing Time Resurrected, Evolve, or Evil, as well as Grit and Valor. So you can go back and watch their showcase replay on YouTube to catch all the info on their latest games. Eyes Out as well has had a little teaser. I think that's a game that was announced in 2022. And they're teasing something, so I'm guessing we're gonna hear more about it this weekend. As well, from Night Dive Studios, they're saying that they're gonna be announcing a game this Friday at IGN Live. And if you look at the hint, it's been already looked at online, and it comes from the game The Thing. So people are thinking it's gonna be a remaster because Night Dive Studios is known for their remasters. So a remaster of the game The Thing. That was released, I think, in the Xbox or Xbox 360 generation. Not too sure anymore, but they expect that to be announced shortly in the next few days. And now it gets meaty and interesting. Exputer is reporting that 2K will reveal a new Borderlands game at the Summer Game Fest event tomorrow. Exputer is usually very reliable, so it would make sense for 2K to come out with it. It's been quite a few years as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get this announced. I wonder if they're gonna go like next gen only, or if they're gonna include the Xbox One and PS4 in there to get that mass market, saturation to sell as many copies as possible. So check that out tomorrow evening at the Keighley E3, aka Summer Games Fest, for more info on this and to confirm the leak. And now for the part that I think is going to interest most people. If you're a big Xbox fan, Tom Warren has his article on The Verge, and this is a subscription thing, but most of the details have been shared online. First, one of them is that Microsoft is reportedly in the early stages of working on the remaster of Halo Combat Evolved. Surprisingly, because we know we've already gotten one on the Xbox 360 for the anniversary, and it's also part of the Master Chief Collection, but they might be working on a brand new version of that game, as well as considering launching the game on PS5. Now, this isn't confirmed, obviously, but considering Project Latitude, which is talked about in the article here, where Microsoft is considering releasing games on their other on other ecosystems, like they have done previously with Hi-Fi Rush, Grounded, with Pentiment, as well as Sea of Thieves. Well, now they're considering maybe more games, and this could be one of them. Now, it's an older game, but it's a brand new iteration, like a brand new version of it. So it could be about releasing a remaster to entice people to move towards the Xbox ecosystem. So it's hard to say for now, but nothing's confirmed yet. So not gonna jump to conclusions yet. And we've also heard that we're gonna have a brand new Gears of War, so Gears of War 6, announced at shown and announced at the Summer Games Showcase, more precisely the Xbox Showcase on Sunday, and we should expect to see more of Fable as well as South of Midnight, and 2025 release windows for both of those titles. And those titles, according to Tom Warren, aren't being considered for Project Latitude. Now, if you follow this in the past, you would know that the Project Latitude is about releasing games to other platforms, like I just mentioned, I think previously. And the games that are considered, apparently, under consideration, as per Tom Warren, are Age of Empires 2, Age of Mythology, Starfield, Doom: The Dark Ages, which we've already heard is going to be announced this weekend and was apparently going to be announced multi-platform anyway, Hellblade 2, as well as the Halo 1 Combat Evolved Remastered port. So for now, that's what is on the table, not entirely confirmed, so nobody should jump to conclusions yet, but this is what he is mentioning. And now a little tidbit on Summer Games Fest before I leave you guys. Apparently, there's an article in Esquire about the Summer Game Fest and whether it's good for the industry or not. And one tidbit that I thought was interesting is these part here where they say that the show is expensive to produce. One is and one insider says, referring to both Summer Game Fest and the Game Awards, according to pricing details shared with him by multiple marketing professionals requested anonymity. A trailer at the Summer Games Fest cost $250,000 for a minute, $350,000 for a minute and a half, $450,000 for 2 minutes, and $550,000 for 2 minutes and a half. That's over $500,000. So no wonder that Keely's swimming in the monies here, and that's why he's doing these little events. Obviously, so that's quite a lot of money. They say that the last year's edition of the Game Awards featured the same pricing tiers. I wonder if this year's Game Awards is going to be the same or a bit higher. I always thought the Game Awards was a bit of a bigger show, and wouldn't be surprised if he would actually expend more money. They say that last year Summer Game Fest that would translate to around $9.65 million for the main show alone. So quite a bit of money for an hour and a half to 2 hour show, obviously. So if you want to have more information, you can go to Esquire.com and read the whole article. It's quite enlightening. And now tomorrow we have Summer Game Fest, and it's actually somewhat started with some of the events, which we're already on the website. But yeah, tomorrow evening is Summer Game Fest, which I'll try to stream live on my end if I have the time to do so. And I just wanted to show you guys a little bit about the schedule before I let you guys go. So June 7th here is the main event at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific time. So that's the big one where all the big announcements are going to be made. Right after, at 7 p.m. Eastern, you have the Day of the Devs, which was hosted by Double Fine people, I think previously. I don't know if that's still the case, but this is a very nice, very neat event. Lots of cool indie games always announced there, and always I think information about if you want to become an indie developer or any kind of at least organizations that help out indie devs. So always a cool event to check out. I always make sure not to miss it every year. Then the Devolver Annual Showcase again right after at 8 p.m. And then we jump to June 8th with a bunch of events actually still. Future of Play Direct, Wholesome Direct, Latin American Games Showcase, as well as the Woman-Led Games Summer Game Fest Showcase, and Future Games Summer Showcase. So starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, going all the way up to 3 p.m. Eastern for the last one. So quite a bit of shows. Expect a bunch of cool announcements and world premieres at that show as well. So definitely a jam-packed weekend. And then for the main events outside of the main event from Geoff Keighley tomorrow, we're getting first of all the Xbox Showcase, followed by the Black Ops 6 Direct at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. That's the one you don't want to miss if you're a big Xbox fan, which is apparently loaded with 2 hours of games and 30 different games, including a handful of brand new ones. I think Tom Moran said he expects 2 never shown titles, so definitely put that on your calendar. Then at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, you have the PC Gaming Show presented by a PC Gamer. There's always a bunch of cool announcements, and even Microsoft sometimes keeps some stuff set aside specifically for the PC Gaming Show. Their PC games, they have a tendency to release stuff like Era, for example, exclusively on PC first, and they like to keep those for the PC gaming audience, so they show them and those events. So worth checking out, even if you're if you're an Xbox fan and you want to catch more of their stuff, worth checking out that show just to see a bunch of new exclusives sometimes announced. And then the Ubisoft Forward event at 3 p.m. Eastern. So again, another jam-packed day. Prepare your beer, prepare your chips, your dips and stuff, and stay cozy at home, and you're hopefully with your AC, because it's getting quite hot, at least here it is, and enjoy some more game stuff from Ubisoft. Obviously, we already know about Assassin's Creed, as well as X Defiant, and I'm forgetting it here, but the Star Wars Outlaw game. But probably more stuff is going to be revealed there as well. I think there are more Assassin's Creed titles in the works, so probably get that shown there as well. And there might be some surprises. You never know. And I think that covers all of it. I might have missed some stuff, but I think covers the main ones. There's always some new stuff coming out in the evening, which is why I bring it ball back to you guys on the following day. So quite a lot of cool announcements. Obviously, it's a big week, so it's not always like this. But lots of info, lots of brand new stuff, exciting stuff. Not all of it might be true though. A lot of leaks in there, but you know, you have to be careful with what you read on the Twitter Spaces because not all of it is always real. But it's always fun to read and get ideas, you know, and hope for the best. So we don't have much more to wait. So as I went through the list with you, hopefully, guys took notes. Don't forget to go back to the Summer Games Fest website. Put that on your calendar. You know, set your reminders on your phone. Try not to miss those events. It's once a year, and I think it's really worth it. It's one of those weekends where I try to set aside, you know, like stuff the family and just say like this is my weekend and I'm busy, so you guys keep me, you know, give me some peace, you know, and I just try to catch everything I can, and hopefully you guys can do the same thing. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow evening, hopefully, with some Summer Game Fest live streamings and obviously impressions on my end. And I'll be sure at least to get the Xbox One done because I like to get my live impressions with the start of my channel and trying to go out with a bang, you know, and put as much content as I can. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying this. Don't forget to subscribe and share to follow everything I'm putting out. And please comment. I like to get the impressions as to what people are thinking, what I can improve and stuff like that. So, really hoping to get some more comments in there and get an idea of how you guys feel about this. So, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.